everyone. So I am Jonathan Smith. I am the Corporate Director of Rides and Engineering for the Busch Gardens Parks. It's a pleasure to have each of you out here today. So we are at the Pantheon construction site, which is our 9th roller coaster here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. I am extremely excited for this ride. When we first envisioned this, we wanted to generate and create a ride experience that was going to be dynamic and thrilling, high thrill, but we also wanted to combine new and unique elements on this attraction, unlike any other coaster in the entire world. So individual elements and then back-to-back elements that is just going to keep our guests guessing as to what is next. So let's talk about some of these elements. We have a high-speed outer roll element over here that Elizabeth is going to talk to you about in a second. That is a combination of two inversion elements. It is a 0G roll and then a flat spin corkscrew roll going into a lower bank curve. That is going to be amazing after that 36-mile-per-hour launch. We have a high-speed track switch. I'm going to talk a little bit about that as we progress along today's tour, so I'll save that for a little bit later. That is unlike anything else in the industry. Kevin talked to you about our top hat element over here. After our 3 launches in this straight section of track with the camelback, you experience this top hat element with a 95-degree vertical drop going along the Rhine River. It is going to be astounding, the great view of the Williamsburg topography. Then you go into what I'm really excited about is this outward bank curve. Most curves in our industry on roller coasters, you'll have the track on the inside face of the bank. This one, we actually stuck it onto the outside. And what's really interesting, as you're maneuvering that element, you will experience uplifting forces as you're going through there. Then you finish off with a little sideways bank airtime hill. And then I'm really excited about what's behind us here. That is our Top Gun stall. Think of it kind of like a camelback airtime hill, but we actually rotate the track 180 degrees. You will invert for a couple seconds, and then you'll correct yourself back down at the bottom of that camelback hill. It's going to be really exhilarating. We have some zigzag turns, really quick changes in direction. We have a sideways camelback hill, and then we hit the brake run. Your experience is then over. Just over 3,300 feet of track, but the ride experience is over 4,200 feet. So it's a big, impactful ride experience. I'm really looking forward to it. I know you guys are too. Can I take any questions?
How long is the ride from start to finish?
Ride's about 150 seconds.
Cool. What are the G-forces you'll experience?
I can't disclose all of the G-force experiences. I can share that we have 15 airtime elements on this attraction. And it's not just traditional airtime, it's sideways airtime, it's straight up vertical uplift airtime. We have a launch track where you're going to go forwards and backwards. You're going to experience airtime or uplift forces going backwards. I don't know if you've ever experienced that before. It is going to be very unique, so you're going to love it.
What do you anticipate will be the time in between sending out trains? The wait time?
The wait time?
Yeah, in between trains.
Oh, you're talking about like a dispatch interval?
Yes.
Yeah, dispatch interval on this attraction theoretically is about 80 seconds.
How many trains are running?
We have 2 trains, 2 20-passenger trains. So the ride vehicles, these are new type mega coaster ride vehicles. I don't know if any of you made it out to the IAPA show, the International Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions. We did display the Pantheon ride vehicle at that show. They are very comfy, very open trains, which works great for this ride layout, or this ride center line, because you're going to be close to the ground, close to the landscaping. You'll feel very free as you experience the airtime moments, the 2 inversions on the attraction. So it's going to be a blast.
How fast will it take to get up to 73 miles an hour from the first launch?
How fast? Well, the first launch we actually experienced 36 miles per hour. Then we go into launch 2, we hit 50 miles per hour. That's a couple seconds. Then you go backwards, you hit a speed of 61 miles per hour to the reverse spike. And then you go forwards again through the track switch, you hit that 67 miles per hour speed before you go up the top hat. Our maximum speed is actually on the other side of the top hat, the 95-degree drop. That's where we hit the 73 miles per hour speed. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the world's fastest multi-launch coaster. We actually have 3 distinct launch sections on this ride, one before the first inversion, and then 2 launch sections over on this track switch area, which we'll talk about in a little bit. Anything else?
All right,
We
stop
can move
number
on.
3. Thank you all.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, John.
I'll-